the idea of the patriarchy, and you mentioned it earlier, has been so villainized. Like most people our age, if you were to walk around Tampa or anywhere and you were to say, is the patriarchy a good thing or a bad thing? You'd probably hear a lot more people than you'd want to say it's this horrible thing. So do you want to make a quick case for the patriarchy?
Oh my gosh. So what's funny is I like definitions of words.
Yes.
And I have asked many a feminist, define patriarchy for me. And they're like, evil men. And I'm like, but who? Like, who are we talking about? And they're like, but like evil men. And I'm like, I'm going to need something better from you. So the first problem I have with feminists villainizing the patriarchy at large is they don't know how to define it. The second issue I have is they have this like, the ones that can sort of start to define it like, oh, men are keeping women out of women's spaces and keeping women subjugated for whatever reason, which is a very, very loose definition, but I'll give it to them. It's a definition they attempted at it. The real definition of patriarchy is just a system that tracks genealogy from the man. And feminists have made it this like overblown thing.
Boogeyman.
And I'm like, for all of human history, we have tracked genealogy of the father of this person is the son of this person and the son of this person by the man.
Yeah.
That's not sexist. That's not oppressive. That's just a way that humans have organized for thousands and thousands of years and kept records of their history and their society. So I'm like, you're adding so much emotion and so much venom to this definition that most of these women can't even give me a tangible example of the patriarchy. And then they're just twisting the definition of the word that's already there. So those are the big problems I have with how feminists think about the patriarchy and how they address the patriarchy. To make a case for the patriarchy, like I said earlier, I love men. I love all men. Men are awesome. Men are so great. Men are so much more unproblematic than women on average. If there is a structure that God ordained, we have to know that it is in our interest to abide by the structure. God is not a cruel God. He doesn't do things to punish us only when we deserve it. But he doesn't do things to punish us for no reason. Right? He brings on trials and tribulations to teach us, yes, but he also has set up systems to safeguard us from ourselves. And marriage, specifically where the patriarchy is more prominent because you do have a family order, that system is there to protect women and children. That system is there to make society stable. And so when feminists are angry and railing against the patriarchy, to which of course they can't define, they're just angry at the structure that God has put in place to keep them safe. And isn't that so human? Really?
It's in our nature, this rebellious
we fight against God, even though he knows that what he's doing is going to keep us safe. So in that way, I do have a lot of compassion for feminists, is they hate the guardrails that God has put out for them, that he has set up for their own flourishing. And they're trying to do something different. And as we know, it's not going well for them. It's very destructive. It leads them down a very bad path. And so I can't be angry at feminists because I believe they've been deceived. Deeply deceived by the feminist movement. They are the victims of feminism, 100%. Children, I think, are worse victims of feminism, but especially the ones who are not able to even be born because of feminism. And it was the most deadly ideology we have. Communism and fascism combined haven't even done the amount of damage that feminism has done by way of abortion. But the point is, I have compassion for them because they are so deceived. They don't know how to define anything. They don't understand the basic contradictions of the movement, yet they subscribe so earnestly to it. And they accuse me of not being a woman because I'm not a feminist. And I'm like, any movement that feels like I owe it my life just because I'm a woman is not a movement I want to be part of.